Looting at a site near Eneminga, Quora Valley. Left, you can appreciate adobe walls that are plastered and painted yellow. These are heavily disturbed by numerous pits dug with shovels. Their exposure will contribute to their rapid destruction. Above, part of a human burial. The looting was relatively recent, since the bone still has flesh on it. There is a small piece of basketry mixed in, probably a grave good that accompanied this person. Colonial period burials at the site of Rontoy, Quora Valley. Above, you can just make out what is left of wood from a coffin. The torn cloth is also much thicker and denser than pre-Hispanic textiles. Right, scatter rib bones litter the ground. The clothing from the torn apart body has buttons on it. The style of the clothing suggests they belonged to a person of Chinese heritage, possibly a slave brought to the area. These human remains are from a heavily looted site on the flanks of Cerro San Cristobal, Quora Valley. People living in the neighboring hamlet know that looters visit the site. While they are wary of outsiders, they do not stop the intruders. One woman indicated that as long as she gets her hueco, typically a decorated pot, she doesn't mind. While I was visiting the site, she came out looking for me to be sure that I gave her a hueco. She was quite disappointed when I explained there would be no huecos. Faces of looting, the victims. These photographs illustrate what is left of 4 individuals who used to live in or around Caleta Vidal in pre-Hispanic times. Despite someone's efforts to put one person back together again, the damage cannot be undone nor rectified. Once untouched areas of Akari are now heavily damaged by looters. The top photo shows recent looters' holes in what appears to be midden, ancient trash, in other words. The pot in the photo was left behind, which indicates that items worth selling were indeed sacked and stolen. The second photo, a detail of the abandoned pot, tells us why it was left behind. The small hole, the entry wound, was created by a barretta, a tool used to probe the voids in the ground. The looters punctured the vessel when probing the ground to look for a place to dig. You can see the exit wound, the larger section of the pot at its base that was blasted out by the barretta. Looters do not value these items. Those who buy looted items do not value these items. Looters, and those who traffic in antiquities, are committing not only crimes, but acts of violence.